As we come back from break, we're looking at video of Mrs. Carter's motorcade procession. The Carter family lined up outside Phoebe Sumter Medical Center in Americus around 10:25 this morning. They watched as members of Mrs. Carter's former U.S. Secret Service carried her remains to a hearse. The agents then walked alongside the vehicle for a few minutes before stopping to send it along its way. Rosalynn Carter's motorcade passed through downtown Americus a few minutes later. People lined the streets on a cold morning hoping to catch a glimpse. As Anthony Montalto shows us, a cause close to Mrs. Carter helped keep well-wishers warm.
Dozens of people lined West Lamar Street in downtown Americus Monday morning as Mrs. Carter's motorcade came right through here on its way to Georgia Southwestern State University and later to the Carter Center in Atlanta. Hours before the motorcade on a chilly morning in Americus,
we are handing out coffee to anybody that comes by.
Stood a humble coffee stand, ready for the masses.
In the first hour, we've had probably 10, give or take, but it will probably pick up.
Their cause? Simple. Honor former First Lady Rosalynn Carter with some Southern hospitality, courtesy of one of her causes, the Americus Sumter Fuller Center for Housing. They repair and build houses all over the county.
Linda and Millard Fuller started Habitat for Humanity, and you know well that Jimmy Carter and Rosalynn Carter joined up with them and helped put that on the map worldwide.
Joey Wade, the group's president, says they're grateful for all of Mrs. Carter's support.
This is our way of saying thank you for all the work that the Carters and the Fullers have done.
And with a cold wind blowing through town, well-wishers like Jelena Seay were grateful. Seay waited for the motorcade with her camera, hoping to capture the moment, all while remembering that day a few years ago when Mrs. Carter was so kind to her small son.
I remember her asking, "What is your name?" and he whispered in her ear and told her his name was Ethan Johnson.
Now, if you'd like to pay your respects to Rosalynn Carter, you can sign her condolence book at Plains High School or the Plains Visitor Center. In Americus, Anthony Montalto, 13 WMAZ News.
The Carter Center says there will also be a condolence book at Georgia Southwestern State University and at the Carter Presidential Library. Tonight, you can visit the library until 10 as Mrs. Carter lies in repose. We're back after